Red Bull does not own a single factory. They don't even make their own drink. Most people think Red Bull is a beverage company, but they're wrong. Red Bull is a high-octane media agency that just happens to use a silver can to fund its stunts. Think about it. When was the last time you saw a traditional 30-second Red Bull commercial on TV that wasn't a cartoon? Probably never, because Red Bull doesn't buy ads. They are the news. Today, we're going behind the scenes of one of the most brilliant business models ever created to see how they turned a 20-cent can of liquid into a multi-billion-dollar empire without ever touching a production line. If Red Bull doesn't make the drink, who does? Meet Rauch, an Austrian juice company that has been Red Bull's silent partner since the beginning. Almost every drop of Red Bull you've ever drank was canned and shipped by Rauch, not Red Bull. By outsourcing the actual production, Red Bull pulled off an asset-light miracle. While competitors like Coca-Cola and Pepsi spend billions building and maintaining massive bottling plants and logistics fleets, Red Bull has zero manufacturing overhead. This makes them incredibly agile because they don't have to worry about machinery breaking down or labor unions. Their only job is marketing. This is where it gets crazy. Most companies set aside a marketing budget to pay media companies like ESPN or NBC to show their logo, but Red Bull decided to become ESPN. They founded Red Bull Media House, and instead of sponsoring a soccer team, they bought the teams like RB Leipzig and the New York Red Bulls. Instead of sponsoring a race, they built the F1 team. Take the Stratos space jump. Red Bull spent roughly $30 million to drop Felix Baumgartner from the edge of space. For any other company, that's a massive risk, but for Red Bull, it was a content production that generated an estimated $500 million in free global publicity. The liquid inside a Red Bull can cost roughly 20 cents to produce, but you'll happily pay $3 or $4 for it because you aren't buying caffeine. You're buying an association with peak human performance. Red Bull spends nearly 30% of its total revenue on marketing, effectively becoming a machine that takes in soda money and spits out culture. By owning the events and the athletes, they own the copyright to the footage. Sell that footage to TV networks and use the ad itself to sell more cans in a perfect, infinite loop of profit. The takeaway for you is the power of category ownership. Don't just sell a product, build a universe that your product lives in. Red Bull realized early on that soda is a commodity, but no one can easily recreate the world of Red Bull.